everyone, it's Louise here from London South East Children's University. I hope you are all okay and had a really good Easter. I know I had quite a busy Easter. I was at the Lesnes Abbey Easter Fair, so I saw some of you there, so thank you for coming and saying hello. And we also had some workshops going on. We had firefighting workshops, family picnic idea workshops, and upcycling your clothes, and they were all absolutely fantastic. So thank you to everyone who came along for that. I've also been spending the time at getting all the challenges ready for the next few months, and they'll be launched out on the 1st of each month, so do keep an eye out because there's some really fantastic things coming up. But I've also spent some of the Easter holidays looking at Children's University Online to see all the different places that you've been earning your stamps. And I've got to say, I'm so proud of you all for earning your stamps in so many different ways. Part of Children's University is about going out and trying something new. And it's so lovely to see that so many of you are not just earning stamps doing one activity, you're actually doing lots of different things, which is absolutely fantastic. So well done. Now, the reason for my message today is that we are now officially on graduation countdown, because the first week of July is when we have our graduations for this year, and I just want to give you a little bit of information about what's going to happen before that. Now, we've got another half term to carry on earning your stamps, because the cut-off date to add stamps to your account is Friday the 7th of June. Okay, and on Friday the 7th of June, that is when I will get to click a button and see who is ready to graduate. So it's really important that you make sure that any stamps you've earned this year, you add to your account. I won't be coming around to your schools to check your passports and things like that. I'll only be using Children's University Online. So please make sure that any activities you've done, you add to your account by the Friday the 7th of June. But remember, don't worry if you haven't added enough activities to graduate this year. We do not go back to zero. We don't reset your account every year. You just carry on earning. So it might be that you haven't got enough hours to graduate this year, but actually by next year you may well do. Just a little reminder about when you'd get to graduate. If this is your first year of doing Children's University, or your first time where you might be able to graduate, you've got to get 30 hours. Okay, that's the first level that you can graduate on. If you have graduated before, in order to graduate this year, you'll need to pass through the next level. So say, for example, last year you graduated with a bronze certificate because you had 32 hours. In order to graduate this year, you'd need to move past the next level, which is silver certificate, which is 65 hours. So that's how you'll graduate. And all the information about that is at the front of your passport. So have a little look and see if you've got enough hours to graduate this year. Now, I'd highly recommend you do that. Have a look at your online account, see how many hours you've already got, because you've got quite a few weeks to still be able to get enough to graduate. So go onto your online account, have a little look and see what activities you could do to help push you through onto the next level, so that hopefully I get to see you at graduation. Remember, it's not just doing activities at school like your clubs. There's lots of challenges that you can do to earn stamps as well. That's a really great way that you can earn your stamps. What will happen after the Friday the 7th of June, when I click that special button, you can keep adding your hours. Don't worry, there's not like a break in time where you can't add hours. Just carry on doing that. It just means that any stamps you add after that date will count towards next year's graduation instead. Okay? Once I've sort of talked to your teachers and worked out how many children are graduating from your school and when your graduation will be, the invitations will come out to your parents and carers, and they'll come out from the school. So you won't be hearing from me directly, you'll be hearing from your school. And all the graduations will be taking place in the first week of July at the Civic offices in Bexley Heath. So I really hope to see lots of you there. Last year we had 486 children graduate, and hopefully this year we'll have even more. So I really hope to see you at graduation. You've got another few weeks to go before we have that cut-off point. So do see how many hours you can earn by doing lots of different activities. I hope you have a great time. Any questions, do speak to your Children's University lead at your school, or your teacher, or you can always ask your parents or carers to pop me an email if that's helpful as well. But I really hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.